Good afternoon, good morning, possibly good evening, wherever you are around the world. Big welcome to In the Know with Peter No. Today it is Wednesday, July 19th. Apologize for last week as it was one of my travel weeks, and sometimes you plan to be somewhere, but sometimes the plane won't allow you to get there. So good thing we have technology, right? But I missed everyone. I know I had some great topics to talk about, but in this whole last week, as I'm going back to training brand new groups, okay, everyone, I'm starting to realize a little bit more that we might have to talk about more of the peaking and pre-qualifying. I think it's a really, really important topic that everybody needs to kind of almost ingrain, okay, in the brain. Does everybody agree? Do you need some more help with more peaking, role playing? Let's just stay in that lane. And we'll go through a couple of topics today, but really quick question. Let's on the chats, Jenny, I don't know if you can help me. If you can find what are some of the rebuttals, what are some of the pushbacks, or what are some of the kind of questions that you get, okay, when you connect with someone, when you talk to someone, okay? And we're gonna take this whole hour today, and I'll call up some names. Whoever puts it on the chat, Jenny, if you can help me, just go through that. I'll answer any questions today, but I can almost guarantee everybody, all of your questions, every rebuttal that you get, it all stems from your peaking interest and how you pre-qualify. Sometimes you might not stay in the peaking interest long enough. What does that mean, okay? So let me read this real quick that I posted on the Facebook Team Evolve page, okay? Real quick, let me do this. So actually, let me call on some few people, or if you want to raise your hand. What does it mean in your definition to pique someone's interest? And why is it so important to know what that person knows, or why they need to know this? So let me pick on someone. Oh, I see Pamela today. I haven't seen Pamela in a long time. Pamela, how you doing?
Good. Yeah, I think it's important to know the person and what is going on in their life so that they know that you care about them and you're interested in them. Number one is probably the most important thing for them to trust you. Also, I think in the peaking process, we need to remember that we're piquing their interest. We don't want to say too much, because if we do, then they don't go to the next step. So we just really want them to be so curious and give them enough, a taste of lobster. I mean, we know we got the lobster. Just give them a taste of lobster with that dripping butter and a little garlic in there, and it's a done deal.
Oh my gosh, did you guys hear that? Who wants some lobster? So just like Pamela said, right? Sometimes you, and I love the way you story tell that, right? Sometimes you have to really learn the skills of storytelling to pique their interest, tease them a little bit, really, because we know what we have in our hands. So they don't know what we have in our hands.
Yeah.
But just like a movie, right? Who here has seen a preview to a movie and that inspired them or captured them so much that they physically wanted to see the movie?
Yeah.
Pamela, has anybody ever spoiled your movie experience when they give you the ending of the movie?
I know. Well, that's the other thing too. You know, we say all the time, a confused mind says no. So if we just think that peaking is telling them every single thing we know, that's the booby prize.
Correct. Now, I want everyone to think about this. I'm piquing Pamela's interest. Hey, Pamela, what have you heard about Top Gun, the movie?
I just heard that it has a really sexy actor in it and he's all dressed up in his flight gear. That's all I remember.
Oh
I know. I don't know. I don't know anything else.
Hey, you don't know, right? Hey, but I know you love pilots. I know you like sexy men in suits, right? And you like the strong guys and you like the action. Hey, Pamela, I'm not gonna spoil the ending of the movie, but if you watch that movie, let me send you a 1-minute preview. If that piques your interest, would you like to go to the movies with me tonight?
Sure. If it piques my interest.
So if it doesn't pique your interest, then we don't get to see each other tonight, right?
No.
So, did everybody hear that? Now, let's reverse roll this too. I'm gonna keep on giving you analogies today, okay? Now, this is one of my favorite analogies. It's the real estate broker analogy, okay? So, everyone, does anybody here know a real estate agent? Raise your hand. Good. Does anybody know a broker? Raise your hand. Good. Now, for example, if I ask Mike Adams, hey, how you doing, Mike, today?
I'm doing really great, thanks.
Hey, Mike, you know, you look like an entrepreneur. Do you invest in real estate?
I have, yes.
You have, right? Okay, good. Hey, you know, I'm a new real estate agent in town. I'm looking to connect with potential buyers or sellers. What have you done in real estate lately?
Quite a bit. I'm a mortgage broker.
Oh, okay, so perfect example, everyone. We found the right man here. So, Mike, I want you to paint everybody a picture as a brand new real estate agent, and I want to give everybody an analogy as a brand new network marketer, and it's a different industry, and a brand new agent is in a different industry. What does a brand new real estate agent, brand new in the like I moved into your county, what would that person have to go through, Mike? Can you share with us? How do they brand themselves? What money are they spending? How do they network? Where do they have to go get clients?
They have to go to mortgage brokers. They have to put ads in real estate or ads into newspapers. They've got to go to all their friends and relatives and ask them who they know. They have to go to banks and ask them for referrals, and it's on and on and on.
How long would it take? Can you even give us a time frame of what it would take, how long it would take for a real estate agent to be successful, or what a successful agent looks like?
So to, actually, build a career, most real estate agents for the first 3 to 4 years probably are making $15,000 to $20,000 a year. And it's going to take, 5 to 7 years to really garner a name.
Everybody, you heard it from a mortgage broker, okay? If somebody is so dedicated and they listen to their friend, they trust their friend, hey, get into the real estate industry, right? Everybody's making a killing. Everybody's making money. But Mike, what is the ebb and flow? What is the cycle of the real estate industry as we're coming to it right now?
Feast and famine.
You get it. So, but why are people going into that industry so much when the competition is so fierce? There's only so many homes to sell, and the ebb and flow of the financial trend of the cycle of our economy dictates your income in a way.
Yep.
But why do people still go to the real estate industry?
Because they know friends that have told them, hey, my friend told me this is going to work for me. I'm going to go try it. And there you go.
Now, Mike, let's use the network marketing industry. For example, I've never been in the network marketing industry. I just moved into your community, okay? Everybody, you heard from Mike what it takes to do a real estate agent. Now, let's go from the network marketing industry point of view. We're blessed we found a technology that nobody has, right? So Mike, imagine that's a real estate agent that is the only agent in the whole town and everybody has to use them. He has a loan program that the only bank in the world, in the whole America, is giving him exclusive bank a bank loan that he can sell to all his clients, correct? Now, do I, as a network marketer, have to go out and talk to people just like that agent? Yes. Do I have to go build relationships, connect with like-minded people that want health the same way they want to find a house, correct? Does it cost me money, time, energy, and effort to do all that?
Mhm.
Will it might cost me 1, 2, or 3, or even what Mike said, 3 to 4 years to brand themselves out, and possibly only making 15 to 20,000 a year for the first 3, 4 years? Did everybody hear that? Now, what is an agent's kind of goal? What is their goal one day to become? A broker, like Mike. Why? Mike, why did you want to become a broker?
Oh, so then you can hire other people to go out and start their business.
Exactly. So everybody, why are we doing network marketing?
So we can go out and hire other people.
Correct. But we're not each other's boss. So in our terms is maybe so one day we can make overrides just like a broker is on his agents. It's the same analogy, right, Mike?
That's
I'm
correct.
doing overrides. But you know, in a broker's world, are you making 25% off of all your agent sales? Not really. Are you making up to 65% of every single sale that your agents are making?
Nope.
How limited is the real estate agent market compared to everybody having stem cells? Did everybody get what I just said? How limited and how big is the competition? We might have competition, but we don't have competition in our technology space. We have competition in our direct sales industry. But in the real estate agent world, you're competing with every single agent in your city, in your town, in your county. Does that make sense, everyone? That's how it is, right? But it is large commission up front, but you really gotta fight for it, build on it, build a relationship, and make sure that that transaction goes through. And there are a lot of hands in the middle, right, Mike, that can make deals happen and make deals not happen, right? So it's a very stressful process. I used to be in the loan mortgage industry in 2007, 2008. So I kind of know that process, and I use this analogy now. The reason why I'm sharing you with this is this. Being in network marketing, you gotta brand yourself. You gotta go out and talk to people. But the beautiful thing is, thank you, Mike, for letting me role play with you. The beautiful thing is, in our industry and in our company, it's called perpetual market. Everybody is breathing. Everybody has cells. To me, if you throw me in the mall and I talk to everybody that comes out of the gym or something, out of that mall or 24-hour fitness, and ask them, hey, are you open for health? Hey, looks like you're working out. Looks like you're a healthy guy like Kent right here, right? If I talk to Kent, that's easy, right? Now, is it easy to pique someone's interest using the stem cell or our technology? It is. Now, piquing their interest, by the time you pique, you still got to learn how to pre-qualify. Now, this is Mike's, Mike has to teach this to his agents. Look, you can pique all you want. You can talk to everyone else. You want to buy a house. You want to invest. Do you want to do this? Do you want to do that with real estate? But the second thing that has to come out is this. Mike is not going to teach his agents to take that person all around Arizona in 110-degree heat, driving to look at for homes at all a $500,000 home, $1 million home, $2 million home, if he doesn't know two things. What do you think those two most important things are before he can take any client out, Mike? What are the two things you need to know?
Why they're motivated. And what's that?
And number two?
Yep. Well, of course, yeah. Are we in the price market?
Okay, so first, Mike needs to know what motivates you to want to buy a house, number one. And then number two, what kind of a house are you looking for, right, Mike?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then once they tell you this, what are the other two requirements that you need to know before you take them around? This one's easy.
Are they pre-qualified?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you have the FICO score? Number one, are you approved?
Right.
And then number two, what is your income? You cannot tell me you want a $2 million house on a McDonald's income, correct, Mike? So everyone, I want you to put on these hats when you talk to someone. I want you to talk, like gather questions. So for example, if we're talking about, I'm gonna use Pamela again. Pamela, hey, I haven't talked to you for a long time, Pamela. Are you still in the health field?
Yes.
Hey,
I am.
Oh my gosh, I thought about you, Pamela. You know, I since you're still in the health field, what have you heard about stem cells?
I know it seems really popular now, but I don't know that much about him. But a lot of people are talking about it. I thought you had to go out of the country to even get stem cell therapy. So I don't know.
So you heard about stem cell injections, correct?
Mm-hmm.
You heard that it might cost a lot of money, thousands and thousands of dollars, correct?
Yeah.
And then you might heard that it's a medical procedure, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Why? Do you know why people are getting stem cell injections? Do you know why they're taking stem cells from younger babies and then injecting into their body?
Well, it's supposed to help their body regenerate diseases and counteract that, is what I understand. But is there another way?
Well, yeah, that's what I heard too, that most people that can afford those stem cell injections, they physically need to regenerate that body part or that organ so you can actually inject younger stem cells into your body. Hey, Pamela, did you know that you produce stem cells when you were 20 years old or when you were a baby all the way to 20 years old?
Yeah, I know we have them. I didn't know that they stopped after a while. I thought we had them longer.
Well, do you remember when you were 20 years old, did you have wrinkles and gray hair?
No.
But by the time you're 35 years old, Pamela, what if 50% of that stem cell production is gone? Did you start feeling a little bit slower? Did you feel those little aches and pains a little bit? Yeah. I know you were doing a lot of salsa and dancing when you were in your 20s, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you still dancing that much right now these days, or what's going on?
Yeah, well, I guess, I guess I'm still dancing, but it feels a little different than I used to.
Hey, so Pamela, the reason why I called you, I discovered this technology in stem cells. Look at this patch right here. What if there's a way we can turn on your stem cells again like you're 20 years old?
Wow, it's just a patch?
Look at this patch right here. Yeah.
How do you do that?
Hey, I'd love to share with you. Are you open to learn more? You want to learn more?
Absolutely. I would love to know more. If it doesn't, yeah. From what I've heard, it's like, yeah, how much are those patches? $10,000 like the other stem cell?
Hey, you know what? What if this costs less than a cup of coffee a day?
Okay, you piqued my interest. Let's go. Send me
Now,
something if you've got
Pamela,
some information.
Pamela, another quick question. What's been going on in your health lately? What's been going on with you?
Oh, I just think that the energy reserves, I'm a lot more tired than I used to be. So I would love to have my energy happening like it used to.
How's your sleep lately? How's your sleep in the last couple of years? Or are you getting good REM sleep, or are you
I don't know. I keep waking up really like at 3 in the morning and then I can't go back to sleep lately. So I don't know what that's about, but.
Okay, so let me do this, okay? I'm gonna send you a recording for testimonials at the same time, and I'm gonna text you a website, okay? I'm gonna send you a podcast on energy and maybe little aches and pains or something, so you can kind of see how fast this thing works. If this piques your interest, Pamela, would you call me, or I'll call, let me know when I can call you back, and I'll show you how to get this at wholesale cost.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. Thank you. Thank you for thinking of me.
Everyone, that conversation took 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Did I ask her enough questions so she can understand the value of stem cells? I want to know, did she know about stem cells, everyone? Yes. Did she understand how expensive it was?
Yes.
Yes. Did you know that you had to go through medical procedure to get it done? Yes. Now, Pamela, did I clarify that you produced your own stem cells, so you know in your mind, wow, I produced my own stem cells?
Yeah, and I think that was really important. I haven't heard somebody do that before, Peter. So I thought that was really good, especially when you even said everybody has stem cells. It's just, yeah.
So everyone, when I start doing my peaking and I'm asking these questions, and the feedback that I'm getting is that everyone might say, yes, I've heard stem cells. Yes, somebody might have done it. But I'm telling you, unless you ask deeper questions like, did you know you produce your own stem cells? 80% of the people didn't know they produced their own stem cells. But they heard that you're getting stem cells from a younger umbilical cord. When you can put those 2 and 2 together, Pamela, I produced my own stem cells. Oh my God, I had stem cells when I was born. That's why we're taking stem cells from the younger umbilical cord. This is the same as sales. If you don't know the problem, or if they cannot visualize the value of this, then sometimes they're just gonna say yes, yes, but they don't know why they're saying yes. Does that make sense, everyone?
Yeah, great information.
Try to stay in that lane, Pamela, forever, okay? Until, hey, Pamela, do you really know? Because the information I want to share with you might be this life-changing for you, and you're already producing it. I just found a technology that I can turn it on again like you're 20 years old.
Cool.
Great. So you see the language I'm using, and I'm not telling her my testimonial, which I can now because I'm pre-qualifying you. Hey, Pamela, you know what? When I found this, the first couple of days I used it, my eyes just lit up. I got awesome sleep, and I got amazing energy like I was 20 years old again. I think you're gonna appreciate this. So I'm gonna send you this text. I'm gonna send you the podcast. And if you can, hey, if you're free tonight, would you hop on the live one? I'm just gonna send you the link. If you hop on, I'll see you on there, okay?
Okay, that sounds great.
Okay, and then afterwards we talk. Okay, so.
That's wonderful. You know what's funny? As I actually work at a stem cell clinic, we do stem cells here, and I patch our patients before they go in for the procedure with X39 and Eon to actually supercharge what we're doing here. So
that's a beautiful, I mean, if you're
works with Parkinson's. Yeah, we're working with Parkinson's, MS, Alzheimer's, all of that. But anyway, it's very cool. Thank you so much.
So I hope maybe one day every stem cell center around the world will use Eon and X39 for a preventative activation before they inject the real thing. Now, the biggest differential, everyone, yes, they can inject stem cells into somebody else's stem cells into you, but guess what? They're not going to turn on the GHK copper peptide. They're not, that stem cell is not going to relieve or alleviate more inflammation like this, the patch does. So when people say, oh, I've done stem cell injections, hey, what do you know about GHK copper peptide? That's a double whammy. Hey, I know you paid 5,000, 10,000, 20,000 for that shot. What if I can keep 20,000 in your pocket and show you how to get this for your entire family? So everyone, do you understand where we're going with this? This whole call today, I want to make sure, stay in the peaking lane. Practice that over and over and over. Now, I'm going to read a something I posted on Facebook on our team page, okay? This is the facts about personalities. So you can get this, you can read it, you can literally copy and paste it and put it on the chats, Jenny, if you can find it on Facebook, okay? Now, number one, people will respect you based on you respect yourself. Talk to people and how you treat people around you with respect and good positive energy. So if you're going to talk to someone, are you going to talk to them when you're in a bad mood or a good mood? Number one, make sure you're in a good positive mindset, okay? Don't force yourself to talk to someone, okay? Never force yourself to talk to someone. Number two, no amount of bribery can make people love you if you're a bad person. Okay, we all know that, right? Don't be bad, okay? Number three, let me see, who's that? Yeah, there you go. So, number three, good behavior attracts people to you, while bad behavior repels people. So we understand all this, okay? I'm just reading some couple of things. Actually, we might not need to know that. All I'm trying to say is, give me 1 second. All I'm trying to say is, be a good person and learn how to pique people's interest, okay? People want to attract being, and literally the first 4 seconds or first minute when people meet you, I think they can already tell if they want to do business with you or not. You agree or not, okay? You just got to come out very good. Now, let's open up for questions. I want to kind of stick on this topic again until we really get it down. What kind of a rebuttal or pushback is anybody getting on here? Go ahead and unmute yourself.
Peter?
Yes.
One of the comments earlier was about I'm not feeling anything. And I just wanted to share your post number 5 says blind people are much sensitive. Okay, my chiropractor is 100% blind and he does all kinds of research, and we were having conversation. He is utilizing the system with his patients, and he has researched GHK copper peptide and copper itself. And he actually went to the leading nutritionist, or I don't know what it was, but the man that knows more about the actual copper supplement than a lot of other people. And this man told him that when we only take 2.5 milligrams of copper a day, we are only getting 29% of that to go into our body, but we only get 30% of that 29% that we need. So when people say they are feeling nothing and responding after 2-3 months, he's saying that we need to increase our copper intake. And David Schmidt says go 2.5. Sometimes I've heard him say 5. But Dr. Morocco is saying that we need, for a period of 3 to 6 months, to get our copper levels up to 10 milligrams a day. So I just wanted to share that with, for those responses that people are saying, I don't feel anything and I've been on this 3 months.
Did everybody hear that from Sheila? That is such valuable information, okay? I did not even know that myself, but I know that many people, if you are on any pharmaceutical drugs, which 90%, 99% of the people are, you're literally mineral deficient, okay? It is leaching out minerals out of your bones, okay? So copper, magnesium, vitamin D, proper water, just drink lots of water, right? Good, clean water, because your body is like water and conduit, right, Sheila? We're conduit to everything.
Right.
So,
And you're the best. David Schmidt, Dr. Rocco, both have said the best copper is copper glycinate. Okay, I put that into the chat. And if you go to Amazon, you can buy PURE, Pure is the brand of the supplement. And you get 60 capsules in it at 2.5 milligrams a piece.
Yes, sir.
And they are $11.08, I think.
That window,
let me, there we go.
Thank you. And so it's really important, get that copper and start taking it. And I can tell you that since I started this 3 days ago, going on to higher levels of copper, I feel a difference in my body. And it's a small thing that you can do, you know. And people have asked me, well, then do I have to take copper for the rest of my life? Copper is not in your diet because it's not supply anymore. Then the answer is yes, you will need to. Okay. David said to take the liquid copper, but you know what? If you can't get the liquid copper, then you need to take whatever kind of copper you can. And the pure copper, actually, if you have kinesiology and you score it, it scores at a level of a 9 or a 10, which is a scale of 0 to 10. You want to do that. And okay, reach out to me if you want discounts on supplements. Okay, this is not really kind of the place for that, but you know, go to your chiropractic office. They have the pure supplements there. It's a big chiropractic supplement. And then the other thing is zinc kills copper. Okay. And so if you are taking lots and lots of zinc, you cannot take it at the exact same time as your copper, or you are depleting your copper source. I take 4 capsules, 2.5 milligrams a day. So
Perfect. Well, Sheila, thank you for that, because everyone, I think you will run definitely into people that are going to say they don't feel something. Okay. Now, I'm going to use this. I'm going to share this now. Also, though, this is the crazy part, though, Sheila. I talked to one of my friends, and she's been on it for like 6-7 months, and she says she doesn't feel anything, but I swear she looks younger today. So sometimes I think people are always expecting to feel something. Remember the F word. We're getting out of the F word, okay? We're talking about the E word. Yeah. I want to experience, or I want to see changes. And I can tell you, her wrinkles, like the glow, she looks different, but she says she's not feeling anything. So some people want that evidence. They want their own feeling, okay? So I think I'm going to start telling her to take more copper or magnesium, these minerals.
Yeah. And really important, you know, we do follow up in our office hours, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And what Peter's saying, stop asking people, how do you feel? That's like when they ask Spock, how do you feel? And he's like, what? Because feelings are emotions. Experiences are physical. And, you know, when they say, I don't feel anything, Well, of course that you have to ask them, what are you experiencing? Are you experiencing better sleep? Are you experiencing hair growth? Are your nails getting longer? Is it less groaning to get out of a chair when you stand up? There's so many things that you can ask that are experiential versus a feeling.
Awesome. Thank you, Sheila. All right, let's go for next questions. We're gonna go through this. I want to hear all your rebuttals. I want to hear all your challenges. Okay, let's get
Peter,
them. Yes.
I have had so many people tell me I'm on disability or I'm on Social Security, can't afford it. Well, I did a video on TikTok. This woman is on disability. Right away in my head, I was like, well, here we go again. But you know what? She threw me her information and her credit card without even knowing me immediately. And she's on disability. So that disability answer doesn't fly with me, because if you want to spend money on something, you'll spend it. And she is like pennies to pennies, and she wanted this that bad.
So everybody, so Jenny, it is still a numbers game, right? Depending who you talk to. But if somebody's on disability, how this, and they say they cannot afford these patches, right? What I would actually go through is, okay, I would like to know two things. Number one, do you want to be on your pharmaceutical drugs for the rest of your life? You got to ask these questions, okay? Do you understand the side effects of what you're taking every day, even if it's for free from the government? Even if they're on fixed income, everyone, fixed income, I get it, okay? No matter how fixed your income is, you're still gonna go unhealthy and your income will still be fixed. Does that make sense? What if 5 years from now, 10 years from now, you still keep on taking that drug? Your income ain't gonna change, but your health is gonna change. So I wanna know how committed they are to making that sacrifice and putting out that $4 a day. I don't care if they just have to be on that one patch, the X39, if that's the only patch they can afford, the only one, and they're paying the $99 plus tax and shipping, which comes out to be about $115, which equates to be about $4 a day. $4 a day. Then I like to know, again, oh, you don't want to be on drugs? You don't want to be have the side effects? Okay, now, what are you spending your money on? And I can almost assure you, they are blowing more than $5 a day on sodas, candies, junk food, some weird skin cream, some weird hair product, I don't know. Get their nails done for $100 a month or something, you know, get whatever, okay? I know they're wasting more than $120 a month on things that does not bring value, or they can exchange that for this. And if they don't see the value on that, what do, Jenny?
Walk away. Walk away and keep going. I was shocked. I really was shocked. She lives in a 1-bedroom apartment, and you know, she's poor, and she did it. She wanted it bad enough. And now she wants to tell others when her speech gets better. She had a stroke and she's embarrassed.
Wow. So Jenny, now the next thing is, you just said it. She wants to share it now. What kind of medication or what kind of a tool can other people use where they're actually sharing something and they can get it for free? To me, this is my health insurance, everyone. This is physically my health insurance. I'd like to sell this, if it was compliant, I would sell this as health insurance. And who here wants free health insurance? Raise your hand. What if you can refer 6 people on this technology and your product is free? Something like that, right? What if you can help 6 other families get on this health insurance? And that's why we're going into the beauty industry. We're going to sell literally health insurance to the beauty industry, which are patches, okay? It's coming very soon. So just always practice your behavior, practice your rebuttal. You can only get better. Maybe in the beginning, you might not answer it as fast as confident as you should. But if you're doing the 3-3-3 and you constantly fail forward fast, you're gonna get better, right? And then when your mindset starts shifting, elevating, what if you're attracting people to you that are just gonna say yes? Because your mind is now positively thinking yeses. Instead of always thinking negative, oh, this person's not gonna say anything, this person is not gonna like it, oh, it's too expensive, and then you take it to the heart. You cannot take whatever they say to the heart, okay, everyone? That's not your life. You've done what you've done. They're doing what they're doing. So let's move on. More questions. Let's pound it out. Ooh.
Peter, when you're trying to sell or get someone in on the silver and they say, oh, I'm no good at selling, I can't sell things, what do you say then?
Oh, that's a good question, Laura. So if you share with someone a silver pack, or you share with them the website, you share with them the podcast, they got on it and saw it, right, Laura? And then they're asking you, but Laura, I can't sell. Okay, I don't like sales. I don't like to talk to people. The first thing I like to ask is this, Laura. I would look at her in the eye. Hey, Laura, do you like people?
Yeah.
Hey, Laura, do you like people? Let me ask you, if you find the value in this and you get an experience from this, which you have already because you're sleeping better, you have more energy, and you like people, do you think you can share something? Share something instead of selling. Let me give you the definition of selling, okay? Does everybody know the definition of sales? I paid $10,000 to learn this one word. The definition of sales is effective communication. Laura, when you go to get your hair done, the hairstylist is selling you or you're selling the hairstylist. You are both effectively communicating until you get to what? Until she knows your problem and she can be the solution. For example, if you go to a dentist, why are you interviewing all these dentists? Because you are finding out who they are, what skills they have, can they fix your problem? If they can fix your problem, then you're gonna pick that dentist. He sold you on his service. He effectively communicated with you that he can solve your problem. That's how a sale is made. Does that make sense, everyone? If you educate people, Laura, on that they have a stem cell problem, which everyone has a stem cell problem. We're not producing it. And you show her a technology that can be the solution to that problem. And you know how to effectively communicate that by using tools. Do you think, and if she sees you go through that process and you told her, hey, look, Laura, I just sold you. Did that feel like a sale? The reason why somebody says they don't want to be a salesman is because they watched a car salesman. They watched other people being lied, cheated, and stolen to. Maybe they watched people being convinced to buy something. And she saw that happening in her life, and she did not want to do the same thing to another friend. Does that make sense, Laura? Sometimes we have to ask them, oh, I know, Laura, you don't like to sell. What does a sale look like to you? Can you define me? What is the process of a sale? And I'm telling you, Laura, they're going to be like, I don't know. I go, maybe, have you ever bought something that you didn't want to buy before and you have a buyer's remorse? Did you have that? Did you go through that sales process? Now, let me share with you, Laura, what a sale means to me. Do you have a problem? Do you have a health issue? Yes. What if I told you this technology maybe can help you with that health issue? Would you like to give it a try? Give it a whirl? Yes, I just sold you. Was that painful?
No.
Everybody, was that painful to ask a few questions and find out what her problem was and give her a solution? Was it painful to copy and paste a link and send it to her? Was it painful just to ask her, what does a sale look like and feel like? So, sales is a combination of empathy, education, and persuasion. Perfect. That's it. It's effective communication. I cannot sell you, Laura, if I don't know your problem and if I don't have a solution for you. I cannot sell you if I cannot communicate my solution to you and if I cannot communicate to ask you what your problem is. That is what the peak and pre-qualify is all about. It's effective communication. Did anybody want to chime in on that? Does anybody want to add in on that? Was that pretty clear?
Yeah.
Okay, so Laura, I will go back to her and just tell her, hey, look, I understand you don't like to sell. This is what we cannot change, everyone. What if she's an introvert? What if she doesn't like people? That's why the first thing I ask is, Laura, do you like people? If she says, Peter, I don't like people, oh, now I know why you don't like sales, because we have to communicate in sales. So maybe one day, if you like to communicate better, maybe then I can show you how to effectively sell better, because you told me you like humans. I like humans. I like to help humans. So that's why I'm in this business right here. So did everybody get that? Okay, that's a really simple way how to put it. So awesome. All right.
Peter?
What else? Go ahead.
Yeah, another way to do it is if you found a recipe that you like, would you be interested in sharing that with someone? Say, hey, do you like spaghetti? I found a real good spaghetti recipe, you know. Start doing that with people. Or I've been to the movie, saw a movie that I really enjoyed, and I think you might enjoy it too, and give them the name of the movie just to get yourself used to sharing something with somebody, and then it comes easier.
Did you love that analogy from Beverly? It's so simple. The moment she's, hey, I have a recipe for this pumpkin pie. Do you like it? The moment she says yes, I sold you. Right, Beverly? You got sold. Thank you for that one. Sheila.
You know, Peter, a lot of times, not a lot of times, sometimes, okay, we definitely have to make that decision. Are these people looking to be a business builder or not, right?
Yes.
And I know that there are some people in Lifewave that only try to go after business builders, and others we share with everybody because we share. And so when I come up with somebody that says, well, I don't want to build a business, one of the things that Kathleen and I say, you don't have to. This is a wholesale account. This is a wholesale account, and you are not required to build a business. And maybe once you have your story, you'll just start sharing with people because they come up to you and say, oh my gosh, you look 10 years younger. So if you allow them that space where you're creating in their head, this is just a wholesale account, you don't have to share it, but you can if you want. I cannot tell you how many people have contacted us 3 months, 4 months into this and said, hey, I want to start sharing and I want to be your business partner.
Oh, that's a great one, Sheila.
Peter.
Also, yes.
Can I say something to that? Jessie
Sure.
Lee Ward is the biggest network marketer, if you've ever heard of her. And you know how she makes her money? Customers. If someone doesn't want to do the business, don't force a package on them because they're not going to do the business. She is the biggest network marketer. I looked her up, Jessie Lee Ward. She's the king of customers. She makes so much money off customers. Don't push people. If they don't want to do the business, sell them a PC or PC Plus.
Everyone, you heard it from Jenny. Now, trick question.
I got a comment too on that.
How many business builders do you need in our compensation plan to be successful? 6 active partners, but 2. Walter's right. 2 builders. So you can, I don't even care if you have 1,000 customers, as long as you got 2 builders, okay? 2. So to be a broker like Mike, you need 2 agents, one on the left, one on the right, that want to become a broker one day, okay? In the gym, you need 2 workout buddies. One day you want 2 bodybuilders. Go ahead, Destiny, and then we'll go to Jesse.
My whole thing on this, on the silver package, I feel that when we don't sell them a silver, we're actually hurting them. Because
Yes.
you need the X39, you need the Eon, and you need the glutathione. And the cheapest way to get it is through the silver package. So if you let somebody do a bronze or PC, they're really not getting the best deal.
Got it. So again, Destiny, we're absolutely right. But now, again, we just got to learn how to balance, because there's some people that might not be able to do it right away, and they can graduate in it.
Right.
There is no right, there is no wrong, everyone, okay? It's just, who are you talking to? At the end of the day, Destiny, or everyone, just get them in. Just get them on the patches. That is your only job, because that is a win, a win, a win, okay? You just constantly want wins. Yes, 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 yes. PC, silver, gold, diamond, I don't care, because our system will graduate you. It's just going to introduce you, and then they're going to hear it every time when they get on a podcast, Destiny, and they came in with a X39. They're like, oh, this person used the Eon. Okay, I need an Eon. Oh, this person used the glutathione. Hey, I might have to save up for a glutathione now, but I think I might need that. You get it, everyone? This is when the system kicks in. Now, on the last note on the wholesale retail, who here has a Costco or a Sam's Club membership? How easy was it to sign up for a Costco or Sam's membership? Hey, you know what, Destiny, why don't you come in on a silver? It's as easy as signing up as a Costco wholesale account. Whenever you need to buy more patches, just use that card. I got you, okay? You call me, but you're opening up a Costco or a Sam's Club in patches, okay? You see how easy that was, everyone? Now, Jesse, what's your question? Okay.
You need to unmute, Jesse.
Okay, if you cannot unmute, I'm gonna go to Walter. Do you have a question, Walter, or are you just raising your hand? Okay.
No, I just wanted to make a comment, Peter. I've been on X39 for over 6 months or so, and getting back to people that don't feel anything. I had a checkup recently with my periodontist, and in the last 4 months, my periodontist said that I increased 50%. And yeah, that was big. The other thing is, for the last 30 years, I've been on high blood pressure medication. And the last time I went to my doctor about 2 weeks ago, he cut my prescription in half.
Woo! All right. So everybody, Walter, did you feel your gums growing back?
No.
Did you feel your blood pressure or your blood flowing through your arteries?
No.
So I think next time, everyone, when somebody asks, I don't feel anything, ask them, do you feel your gums growing back? Yeah. Do you feel your blood flowing in your arteries? Okay. Yeah. Thank you for sharing that, Walter. I think everybody appreciates that.
When somebody tells me that they don't feel anything, I'm like, well, can you feel your hair growing?
No, no. So everyone, the F word is total programming from years and years and years going to the doctors. Do you feel this? Do you feel this? They just want to confuse you, okay? Ryan, you have a question? No question, just raise your hand.
I unmuted. I got it.
Jesse,
Hi, it's not a question. I guess I just kept hearing various things that I wanted to address about sales and people who say they don't have money, or we can only offer and encourage and know how to pique interest, but to make it too much of an emotional response on our part, in our need and our desire for people to be well, but we can't make judgments about people's lives. Money is a big issue, right? It's one of the most complex issues people deal with in life, along with death and people's health and their decisions about it. So I guess I just kept feeling the need to address that so that we could each detach a little bit more, and we would actually do a better job in closing the sale if we're not too engaged on that level. Does that make sense?
Makes a lot of sense. And again, I'm gonna mute you. So it is literally, it's the thing that why we teach the 333. Everyone, if you do the 333 and you talk to 3 people a day for 3 days, right, Jesse? And then you go through the questions, you might get 9 different scenarios. But there's only so many scenarios that a person can answer yes or no. Yes or no. I like this, I don't. I see this, I don't. Yes, I'll get on a podcast, I don't. But what I want you to do is go through the rhythm. I'm throwing you into the pool. I'm throwing you into the gym. I need you to experience that right away so you don't burn your database by doing it constantly wrong. Does that make sense? The first 90 days are so important in this business. How you get started and how you learn the PPP is so important, again, because it's literally you jumping in a pool and you know how to swim right away, or you jump in a pool and you got to take swimming lessons. There's only A or B, right? So I want to make sure that you know how to swim. I want you to feel the water, and I want you to mess up. I want you to fail only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times. That's it, okay? After that, you're gonna have to know what to do, okay? You're gonna have to use the system to close for you. So, Rob, unmute yourself.
Thank you, Peter. I gotta make it quick. I know we got like 2 minutes. The first thing, not to beat a dead horse or being redundant, the whole feeling thing. Just when they say that, I look at them and say, did you feel your stem cells when you were younger? You're absolutely right, Peter. I mean, they're programmed because they're taking pharmaceuticals or taking some type of drugs, or used to having some type of response because they're taking a drug. They're not allowing their body to heal itself. So again, they didn't feel anything when they broke an arm or they scraped their knee. They didn't feel anything then, but their body was healing. Okay. The other thing I want to throw out here, a lot of questions and comments about price. That is really an issue. As Peter can address this too. You have not sold the value of the product. Okay. Right. Price is something you pay one time. Cost is actual value of a product. Okay. So if you look at the cost of how many less drugs you're going to be taking, all the things, all the benefits you're getting, you're going to have to increase the value. If someone's still asking you what the price is, or even before you get started, you got your work to do. You got work cut out for you. You got to build value in that product. Because a pen is worth $25,000. If somebody's willing to pay $25,000 for that pen, you have to build value. If you don't build value, they'll keep asking you what the price is. Again, price is something that's only paid one time. Cost is the value of the product. So that's what you want to focus on.
Thank you, Rob. And I'll piggyback what Rob said too. Everyone, look at this. If this was sold, let's look at this. If this was sold by your doctor, If David Schmidt did not make this an MLM company and we are not getting this at wholesale cost, how much do you think, if the doctor said it's $50 a patch, Steven's like higher, $100 a patch, right? If people really knew the value, higher, if they knew the value of this should be $1,000, $5,000 a thing with no injection. Does that make sense? Now, if Steven is a astute business person. If David Schmidt said, Steven, I have this technology that no other pharmaceutical company has. You live in Las Vegas. I'm going to give you all the territorial rights to sell to every single doctor, medical office in the entire Las Vegas. You got to give me $10 million to buy the whole territorial rights. Do you want it or not right now? Steven will find $10 million because he will sell this to the entire Las Vegas. Does that make sense, everyone? We don't value it as much because it's here. It's cheap. But if we take this away and we see really the value of it, this thing is so priceless. When I heard this, what it does to me, this was so cheap. When Marcy said, Peter, it's less than a cup of coffee a day, I almost laughed. Okay, I fell off the chair. Okay, Steven, you want to add to this?
I've already had a 25 year in the business pharmaceutical rep say to me, why are you guys doing this through this kind of marketing? He says, you're only getting $100 for 30 days. He says, you could be selling this for $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 for 30 days. Easy.
Now, I want to share this. The economy is tanking, right, everyone? Are you noticing that inflation is kicking every MLM company's butt that is not producing their own product and their own ingredients? David has not raised the price on this. He has not changed the PV on this. Many other companies, leaders that are coming here to Lifewave, the reason why they're leaving is their companies are raising prices. Their commission structure is going lower. Their PV per dollar is going lower because these companies have to pay third-party manufacturing, third-party ingredients outsourcing. They have to literally hemorrhage all the people that are leaving now because our company is taking over. This company is not only teaching people how to make money, but I will tell you, we are saving so many people, families, money on other products they do not need anymore. Start paying attention to those little things, okay? Now, I'm gonna take the last question to Terry and then Jenny, and we'll call this a call. Terry, unmute yourself.
I get so busy following you and taking it all in. And I had a response back there somewhere, and I don't remember what it was. But it's like, you are amazing. And it's like, thank you. Thank you. I can't wait to have all of that within myself. Oh, I know what it was. You said that people go out and do it before they've learned what to do. So I've been holding back, and I am in all 10 feet if I have them, and I am learning the process so that I can really make a difference. So thank you guys for all the training, for all the blessings. And I'm one of those people that say, I don't actually feel anything. I'm 83. I've been on the products for 8 months. I know people look at me and they say, you look younger, but I have so much going on in my body that I know these patches are absolutely doing their job inside. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Terry, I think everybody knows you and all of us here. This is the reason why Marcy and I are here and each one of our leaders. This is the reason why we work every day. You know, there are many leaders, once you get to a certain level, they just check out. They're adios already. Marcy and I will tell you we're in the gym forever, okay? Because we have to save the world. Now, your testimonial, Terry, it just touched my heart. Again, this is the reason, and this is the reason why I'm so strong. Because I like to work with people that are what? Like me or better than me, right? And then if I teach this to our organization, and if each one of you is bringing stronger people, does that make our community a stronger community? Do you notice when you come to our events, when you come to our Facebook, our podcast, you don't just see anybody here. You see generations of relationships. You see trust. You actually feel trust when you watch the people here, because everybody was invited by somebody that they must care about. That is one of the most rarest of the rarest thing I've seen. We don't operate like many other teams do. We just don't invite people to our podcast just because of money and of greed and just pushing information onto people. So this is all kind of strategized. It's been planted, but I can tell you our success today is all because of the field. It's because of each one of you just learning skills. We're just learning from each other. We're just sharing information. And this is what we call a community, okay? And Team Evolve is just the most beautiful thing that we have ever created and seen. And trust me, we are not done yet, okay, everyone? So this is only the beginning. Oh my God, where does the time go? I just want to share one more thing. Tonight, myself and Brian Penrod, we will be hosting the Wealth Podcast. We have two incredible leaders. Who here has met and heard Savi Vargas? Savi Vargas. He will be personally interviewed by myself tonight. And he's also my personal, everyone. So if you never knew that, I enrolled Savi Vargas, okay? He's my friend, he's my brother, and he is a wealth of knowledge. And we have also Dr. Paige Hunter, who's a presidential director. So we have two beautiful interviews tonight we will be sharing on the Wealth Podcast. Also, everyone, we're almost done with July. I cannot believe how fast time is going. If you have not booked your tickets to convention, please book it. Also, we have a huge event in Orange County. If you know anyone in Orange County, July 28th, I'll be posting this on the Facebook again. I'm throwing a party, it's called a light launch party in July 28th in Orange County, Westminster. August 19th, we have a regional. I'm talking about, it is going to be a star-studded event, okay? If you know anyone in California or SoCal, or if you live here, register. It's all on the biz site. Everything is on the startx39biz.com. Scroll to the bottom. All the information is there for you to register. Hotels, tickets, whatever it is, it's on there, okay? And tonight we will be at Dr. DeMoss's office, also in Newport Beach. Marcy and I will be there. I'll also be posting that. So if you know anyone around the area, we are getting ready to explode Southern California, okay, everyone? After that, September is coming. We only have about maybe 60 plus days left till the end of September, okay? Wherever you need to be, talk to your sponsor, talk to the uplines, We are going to support you 1,000% to where you need to be, okay? And the last thing is we're getting ready to do the t-shirts. So I'm going to let everybody know Team Evolve t-shirts will be coming out soon. All colors, all sizes. And that will just be ready for us to wear during our events, okay? Wow, what another great call, everyone. Just know I love you. I'm here for you. I'm going to hold your hand. And did everybody learn a little bit of something today? Great. Okay, let's apply it this week. And I will see you next Wednesday, same time, same channel. Love you all. Bye, everybody.
Thank you, Peter.
Thank you, Peter.
Anybody that has a testimonial, we are always looking for people to share on our patching podcasts. My phone number is 808-793-7901. Please write that down. Contact with me. We really want to get your story. It doesn't have to be a big, huge life, these dramatic stories. We want to hear the small stories too. All right.
You know what we're going to do, Sheila? I think we're going to create a flyer because our team calendar is deleted now. So we're going to create a flyer maybe that we're just calling out all testimonials, and then we'll have a dedicated email address where people can just email and then we'll contact them. Okay, so we'll come up with that ASAP. All right, everyone. See you tonight.
Thank you, Peter. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you,
Thank you,
Peter.
everyone. Bye.